have been online at all in the past few weeks, then you are well aware of the fact that we are living through an it girl supplement epidemic. These powdered greens, gummy greens, and candy supplements brands are popping up absolutely everywhere. And it seems like the madness is sadly not ending anytime soon. These greens brands have been going strong pretty much since like 2024. But in the past month or so, you have probably been absolutely bombarded with hundreds, if not thousands of ads for the newest, most trendy, most popular must-have it girl greens brand. These specific greens will get you way more trendy cool points than Bloom Nutrition ever could. And we all know how influencers made the masses think that Bloom greens powders were more essential to life than air and water in 2025.
In me mum's car, broom broom.
This stuff is genuinely going to change your life.
Meanwhile, at the Krusty Krab.
We gotta be for real. And after the Bloom craze was all said and done, turns out greens powder is nothing more than exactly that, a green colored powder. And it will never give you any of the same health benefits that eating actual vegetables ever could. And instead of spending hundreds of dollars a week on Bloom, we can all just go to the grocery store and get some nice, beautiful, fresh vegetables that are like a couple dollars. It each, probably like $1 each. And I don't want to hear it, no, Felicia, they're so gross. Yeah, guess what? Bloom and all that green water and everything tastes even worse than an actual vegetable. So there's no point in jumping through all of these powdery, gimmicky hoops just to have something that tastes even more gross than a badly prepared vegetable dish. So just eat the vegetables and be done with it. And let me know if you guys hate vegetables or love them. But we know that yes, cooking vegetables does take away some of the nutritional value. But please, everybody, if you hate vegetables and you're watching this, please just take a saucepan, like a frying pan thing, add some water to the pan, add the vegetables, you know, your broccoli or spinach or something, some kale, drizzle some olive oil, salt, onion powder, saute it, and thank me later. Or put asparagus on a baking sheet with olive oil, salt, and onion powder and garlic powder and broil it for however long it takes to get crisp and soft, and thank me later. Way better than Bloom, way better than the star of today's video. Yummy, yummy greens. No more than having to spend like $2 to $5, not hundreds of dollars a month. Okay, let me stop pretending that I can cook like Gordon Ramsay, and let's get back to the topic at hand, which is the latest, not so greatest. We have to get our greens in cash grab. And that is Grüns gummies.
Who wouldn't want to eat their greens if this is what it looks like? This is Gruns, you guys. It's their superfoods greens gummies. They look like little teddy bears. They're so cute. You're gonna get 8 of these inside each little pack. That you're gonna do 1 of these packs daily, and you're gonna get 28 packs in the bag, okay?
Girly pops. They're literally only $80 a bag on the TikTok shop. Let's run. Hurry, guys. Come on. Don't run. And watch the rest of this video to find out how Gruns is nothing more than a glorified gummy bear that might make you have a bathroom attack. And once we deep dive into Grüns gummies, it will not take you long to realize that these are just pointless, overhyped, nasty, extremely expensive gummy bears that nobody needs. But before I get into all the gripes that I have with Gruns, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video and for leaving a like on today's video to help us get one step closer to 500 likes. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to join us on the road to 40,000 subscribers. And thank you guys so much for all of your amazing comments on the screen right now. Let's take a look at some of the most popular ads driving all of this gummy bear hype. Some of the biggest celebrities to promote Gruns include Drew Barrymore, Val from Dancing with the Stars, Shaun White, the Olympic snowboarding gold medalist, and I'm sure the list goes on and on.
Drew, you dropped something.
Oh, yeah, it's my Gruns.
It's only 7 a.m. and you're already eating a sweet treat?
It's not a sweet treat, it's Gruns. A convenient, comprehensive formula. And they're packed into a snack pack a day. It's not just a multivitamin or something green or even a prebiotic. It's actually every single one of those things and so much more. A fraction of the cost of other products. And by the way, I look forward to eating this pack every single day. I've always got a lot with me. Would you like a bag?
I'll take it all.
Make sure that you eat the full snack pack because they can't fit all the goodness into one gummy. You gotta eat the whole little pack.
So I finally found a vitamin routine I could actually stick to. If you're worried about gut health, beauty, energy, focus. It's all here. I feel way less bloated, got a lot more energy. Immune system strong like bull. Hair and skin popping. Cognitive function, smart AF. What else? Oh yeah, they're mad convenient and they taste delicious. Come on now, you need these things. Look, watch me juggle. Gruns.
After this, the TikTok shop product pushers went absolutely crazy and made sure to jump on the trend ASAP. And now, fast forward to today, the TikTok shop people have been relentlessly posting Grün ad after Grün ad almost daily. And all these TikTok shop influencers have one goal: to get you to take $80 out of your wallet right now and buy a bag of a 1-month supply of Gruns. And not only for this month, no. They want you to continue that behavior every single month for the rest of your life, because you simply cannot live without Gruns, you guys. These gummy bears are essential to life. They're not.
The biggest sale of the year ends at midnight, so if you don't want to pay full price, go now and double up, because you're not going to find this price for a whole nother year. Go grab it, because this is the most insane price they've been offering all year round. But prices may vary, and it ends at midnight.
Let's take our vitamins together. There are 8 different vitamins inside this one little package. You take 1 package a day, open it like this. Look how cute they are. They're bear-shaped. These gummies help support gut health, energy, immunity, recovery, beauty, and cognition. So yeah, come back tomorrow to take your vitamins with me again.
So they want $80 in March, $80 in April, $80 in May, and honestly, they want more than $80 a month, which I'll get into. They want you to double up on the daily suggestions. But after all that, you pretty much have yourself a monthly car payment that is equivalent to your Gruns payment. So save all that Grun money and just go buy yourself a new car. I'll get into how Gruns is just a bunch of nonsense and will not drastically improve your life at all. But even if you did want to give it a go and see what it's about, one hilarious thing to me is that Gruns tries to seem affordable by selling a $20 tiny bag of Gruns as like a trial size. But that isn't even an option, because remember the scientific method in high school? You can't just take a couple of Gruns and see if it actually works. Because even on the website, it says you have to take them for at least 3 months, which is $240 minimum to see if it actually has any benefit to your life. So no, the tiny dollar bag is just throwing away, burning, shredding money. But the fact that the cheap version can't help you come to any actual conclusion on whether or not it affects your health, that's why the $80 bags are so popular. Because they just say, try it for a month, just do it. No, please leave us alone. We're not gonna try it. And why would we spend $80 a month for 3 months to find out if gummy bears might actually benefit our health, when we could literally just go down 2 minutes down the road and get a vegetable for 80 cents and know for a fact that we're gonna see health benefits? No brain fog, extra energy, and all those benefits that Gruns promotes. Also, completely another side note, if you are going to buy Gruns on the TikTok shop, I would not really trust TikTok shop with your credit card information or banking information or anything. It is just way too sketchy. I just think it's best not to put your personal information into TikTok shop, because even though it's not the same as Temu, it definitely gives Temu vibes. And a lot of things that people buy on TikTok shop are scams, and a lot of things that people buy on Temu are scams. And Temu has been shown to store your bank information and like take like 80 cents a month or 80 cents a week or whatever, trying to make people not notice that the 80 cents is slowly being taken away. And yeah, selling your information, everything. And I recently saw this girl that bought a washing machine on TikTok shop and it just never worked. I'm not trying to kick her when she's down, but I don't see why she tried 3 times to buy it. Like, if you bought it one time, it's a scam. It's a scam. That's it. But like I mentioned with all of these Gruns gimmicks, the entire point of Gruns gummies and Gruns powders is to make it easier to get your Gruns in for people who hate the taste of vegetables or are too busy to cook. And also, cooking literally only takes like 20 minutes minimum and like an hour maximum. So let's just make it clear that the same amount of time that it takes to shake up all these drinks and open all these packages of gummies and chomp down all these gummies and make all these dishes in the sink with all these green rimmed glasses and everything is the exact same amount of time that it would just take to just throw some vegetables onto a pan. And not to mention all the time that it takes to go on TikTok shop, enter all your information, get it in the mail, and everything. All that time wasted, and most people still think that the gummy bears are nasty and disgusting, just like the Gruns powders. So just no. And another hilarious part to me in all of this is the fact that the Gruns girlies say that you should double up on the Gruns daily serving suggestions. And I'm like, is this funny to me or is this just like irking me? Because I'm pretty sure it's the second one. So basically each pack of Gruns has 8 bears in it. Because OMG, according to Gruns, OMG, we couldn't possibly fit all of this yummy, nutritious goodness into one bear. All these health benefits could not fit into one gummy, so we have 8. But, okay, we get it, Gruns, but the girly pops are taking it a step further, and they're telling the masses that they need to eat 2 packs of Gruns a day, aka 16 gummy bears a day. But who has time to eat 16 gummy bears? Like what? I understand gummy bears are not that big, but chewing down 16 gummy bears in one sitting, like, okay, it's time to take my vitamins. And then it's 16 gummy bears. Like, are we serious right now? And if the gummy bears are actually as gross as people say they are, who wants to have 16 in one sitting? And obviously I've never tried Gruns, but I'll take people's word for it. A lot of people have like that grossed up face when they try it.
Okay, I bought some of these Gruns because they're supposed to be good for your gut. Oh my god, they must be good for you because it tastes like absolute ass.
Can people stop acting like Gruns taste good? I'm not saying that they're not palatable, but I'm just saying, like, if I see one more ad of somebody being like, oh my god, I can't wait for my treat, my Gruns, my gummy bear. No, they taste like a vitamin. This has to stop.
Have you been eyeing these? Seeing all those ads where the people say, my kids love them, they're just so good. It's the only vitamins my kids will eat. It's a lie. It's a lie. They're freaking disgusting.
And obviously the reason why TikTokers are probably telling people to eat 16 a day as opposed to 8 a day is because they're just trying to get even more TikTok shop commission, because it's $80 a bag for a month. But then if they can get people to double up on the normal month supply and spend $160 a month, it's obviously going to put a lot more money in their pockets. And I'm really expected to pay $160 a month to be grossed out on a daily basis by gummy bears. Like, what are we talking about? And if you just look at Gruns marketing, you don't even understand what is going on behind the scenes and like how like hilarious this is, because it's just like cute little green bear face. But it's like, no, 16 gummy bears a day, $160 a month. No. The Gruns subscribe and save option is $50 a bag right now, but then you have to commit to 4 months. So that's $200 of a commitment. And if you go the TikTok recommended route, double that and yep, $400 commitment for some bitter gummy bears. All of these companies and consumers are absolutely obsessed with discovering a way to get around eating vegetables. But I cannot stress this enough that it is not that serious, and it will never be that serious. Like, remember when you were a little kid and your mom told you to eat your vegetables? I have a 2-year-old son and he likes some fruits and some vegetables, but some things he just won't eat. But like, imagine, okay, being like a little 2-year-old, eat your vegetables. But now we're like decades later and then, and then we're still not eating the vegetables. Like, come on, just eat the vegetable already. And again, if you think that your vegetables that you're eating are that disgusting, there has to be something wrong with the preparation of the food. Like, point blank. Like, you cannot tell me that every single vegetable is just absolutely nasty. Like, how are you cooking it? And it really reminds me of my water talk video where people were saying that they absolutely cannot stand the taste of water. They have to add all these crazy things because water is so nasty. We have to add glitter to it. Like, okay, are we talking Trader Joe's water that literally tastes like thick and like tangy, or are we talking like Poland Spring, which just tastes like fresh, nice water? Sometimes Poland Spring honestly tastes weird, but yeah, like different water brands taste different, but different preparations of vegetables taste a lot different. Like, are you taking a can of mushy green beans and just slapping it on a plate cold, or are you having nice, fresh, beautiful vegetables from a little vegetable garden in your back? Because it's springtime, you guys. Get out there and get your little cute gardening gloves, and even if you buy a Lowe's bucket, I'll be fine with you as long as you put a little plant in there. Now they have the teal Lowe's buckets. Nobody stampede over them, but I'm just saying. Now let's take a deeper look into Gruns' nutritional claims and their ingredients list. The following are Gruns' main health claims. Gruns promotes mental clarity and energy, supports immunity and stress relief, supports digestion and gut health, and are clinically tested for nutrient absorption. Gruns contains 60 plus potent ingredients to revive whole body vitality in great tasting gummies. Gruns are packed with whole veggies and whole fruits, Okay, let me stop you right there. How is a whole vegetable and a whole fruit in a gummy? No. But anyways, Gruns are also packed with whole vitamins and minerals, adaptogens, herbs, antioxidants, prebiotics, and super mushrooms. Princess Peach, Mario, super mushrooms. Gruns come in low sugar or sugar-free and taste fresh and light like strawberries and sweet greens. After the first 3 months, 67% of people experience an improvement in their overall health, well-being, and digestion. And 52% of people feel more energized throughout the day after taking Gruns for 3 months. So basically, that was a fancy way of saying that after 3 months and $240 spent, give or take, if there's a sale or anything, a TikTok shop coupon code, there is a 40 to 50% chance that you'll see absolutely no benefits at all and that you just wasted hundreds of dollars on green gummy bears. And now here on the screen is the long-awaited Gruns ingredients list. 15 grams total carbs, 6 grams of dietary fiber, 50 calories per serving, 8 grams of total sugars, 8 grams added sugar, and 100% daily value of vitamin A, vitamin C, well that was 103%, vitamin D, vitamin E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folate, vitamin B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, I don't know if I said that right. And now we have 25% of all of these vitamins: iron, iodine, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, chromium, and I don't know how to pronounce that, but sodium molybdate or something. Yeah. And 26% for chromium, 24% for that. So basically, long story short, if you look at any daily vitamin bottle that is like $10 as opposed to $80 and it lasts you 2 months, not 30 days, this is the exact same ingredients list on any daily vitamin. Even gummy. So what was the point, Gruns? What was the point? And the thing that gets me is that, you know how at the end it said 25%, 25%? Most daily vitamins still have 100% in those categories. So it didn't even need to be 25%. So I have questions. And other ingredients are cane sugar, water, natural strawberry flavor, citric acid, vegetable juice, and that's pretty much it. So Gruns, what was the point? What was the point? We could literally just have daily vitamins. This was just all a gimmick. We don't need to eat 16 gummy bears a day. And a supplement, a daily vitamin, you just like swallow it with water. You don't even need to have a gross gummy bear taste in your mouth. And I don't care what Drew Barrymore and Val say. No hate to them, but I don't care what they say. You would be so much better off just having a little prebiotic and probiotic and a reasonably priced daily vitamin that is like $10 a bottle for a 2-month supply. Add in a salad, some kale in there. You can have a smoothie and add some spinach. You won't even taste it. You could just have a salad. All of these things would be way cheaper than Gruns. None of this would add up to $160 a month. And we've already established that fresh vegetables will always be way more effective in improving your health and wellness than anything in a gummy form 100% of the time. But let's also remember that just talking about gummies, pill forms of supplements are also even more effective than gummy forms of supplements. This is just common knowledge. But we all know why people like gummies over pills or tablets, because gummies are associated with candy and nobody wants to take supplements or medicine, but everybody, most people, want gummy candy. And then you can put the little cute bear face and whatever else. But it has been years since companies like Sugar Bear Hair have been exposed for being nothing more than just cute, aesthetically pleasing, expensive placebo effects. So we already have known for years that no, a little blue bear that says biotin on the bottle will never make you have longer, stronger Rapunzel-like hair. If you actually want Rapunzel hair, just eat healthy, exercise, drink a bunch of water, get a bunch of sleep, and sleep on a satin pillowcase, and use moisturizing, great hair products. And throw away those little blue bears.
The fact that Sabrina Carpenter, James Charles, and Millie Bobby Brown were all promoting Sugar Bear Hair when they were literal teenagers is so funny to me, and it belongs in the influencer marketing history books. Because in case you've forgotten, Sabrina Carpenter was an early adopter of Sugar Bear Hair. She was promoting it back in 2016 when she was 16 years old. And like, yeah, her hair looks amazing here, but it's because she was at the peak of her hair health. She was a teenager. And when Millie did it, she was 14, and the only way that this practically makes sense is if they were kind of thinking like, oh, she was in Stranger Things, so this will help show people how she went from buzzed head to luscious locks using her vitamins. And James Charles is actually the same age as Sabrina, but he didn't promote Sugar Bear Hair until 2019, so by the time he did this, he was 20, but still not old enough that you would need this vitamin. And the whole campaign really marks the beginning of modern day influencer marketing in my mind, because it was truly just about the vibes. Like, Emily Ratajkowski is holding a handful of them here, and the whole point is just like, like, they're so blue and doesn't she look gorgeous? And I swear half the people who took these when they were big were probably teenagers at the time.
But nobody really cares about this. Everybody's like, yeah, yada, yada, whatever. Everybody just cares about looking at that little bear face. So no matter how many companies get exposed for being expensive gimmicks, no one will ever listen and no one will ever heed the warning. And I feel like people are so willing to spend $80 a month on Gruns because it's trending on TikTok, and just having the Gruns bag is a status symbol. So they can just have that little bag and then have it in the background. And even if they're not an influencer or it's not even a sponsored post, then just flashing that Gruns bag, it just gives you like cool points, I guess, on TikTok. And let's be honest, most Gruns customers are probably gonna just buy the packages and forget to ever actually take the gummies. And they're just gonna put the little supplements in their cabinet next to their Whole Foods branded vitamins and washed out Erewhon glass bottle from that one time they flew to Cali just to try Erewhon just for the vibes. If you need any more proof that the girlies are willing to buy extremely expensive gummies just for the vibes, just to look at the bottles in their cabinets knowing good and well the supplements will give them not one single health benefit, look no further than Kourtney Kardashian's Lemie gummies.
It's better than my original matcha latte. The consistency of our gummy is actual perfection. I couldn't not have a matcha gummy in our Lemie line.
We have Lemie Sleep when you can just take regular melatonin. It's probably way cheaper. And then there's all these things like Lemie Get Energy, Lemie Wake Up, we can just drink some green tea, Lemie Not Have Brain Fog, just go on a brisk walk, and Lemie whatever else. Lemie Calm Down before I get too irritated. The most egregious Lemie placebo effect vitamin is, as always, in a gorgeous to die for lavender bottle. Prepare yourself for a little bit of cringe. It is Lemie Purr. And let me make you a little bit uncomfortable for a second, but not too uncomfortable because this channel is family friendly.
Kourtney Kardashian is using the pink tax to peddle a product that doesn't even work and take all of you guys' money in the process. I really want women to understand that popping a few gummies is not going to transform your downstairs area in any way, especially not these ones. The Lemie Purr and Lemie Play gummies make a lot of claims that just aren't backed up by science, and they cost $30 for a month's supply. The Lemie Purr says they use probiotics to reduce the amount of infections that you get down there. That is just not true, Kourtney. They use a probiotic strain called B. coagulans. There is very little data to say that this even works. Uses pineapple extract, which has no evidence helping to prevent infections down there. The Lemie Play claims it will help increase your libido. They say nitric oxide complex is really going to help increase your libido. There are no clinical trials linking nitric oxide to your libido. Let's not let Kourtney Kardashian get rich off of the pink tax and preying on women's health with products that don't even work.
And I can't even show you guys Michaela Nogueira's recent ad for Lemie Purr because it is just so inappropriate that even just seeing it on my own For You page made me almost have to factory reset my phone. So maybe I'll heavily censor it and put a little bit of clips, but you guys can probably infer what she's talking about. And she needs to sit down and stop telling these flat out lies, because every single person watching this video needs to know that, again, fruits and vegetables, and even that is probably just an old tale and doesn't do anything. You really tried it. And she's probably getting paid like $100,000 just to say these ridiculous claims. And Kourtney Kardashian is laughing all the way to the bank.
Okay, I have an embarrassing confession. And if you're my grandma or my mom, and I know you watch my videos, if you could just scroll on this one, that would be great. I have never been... I know, when I first told my friends this, their jaws dropped. I'm gonna tell you why. I am so terrified. I'm just being honest. But in the new year, I'm all about trying new things, okay? And when I saw Lemie Purr was viral, this is a vaginal probiotic gummy, I was like, you know what? Let's try it. So for the last month, I have been taking these in preparation to have my life change. They taste really good, support the health and freshness of the down there. I always heard growing up that pineapple literally does help down there. So the fact that these are a pineapple gummy that you can take every day, I was sold. As someone who's been terrified to do that, this is giving me a little more confidence. So thank you, Lemie Purr. I appreciate you. And I'll let you know how it goes.
No! No! No!
And again, let me not be harsh, but if people's health is so bad that they can't even go to the bathroom, they don't have any energy, and they have a bunch of skin problems from their current diet, it is not time to pick up Gruns or Lemie gummies or anything. No bloom, no nothing. And I'm not talking about people who have any major health conditions. I'm just talking about solely experiencing bad effects from their diet and activity level. But it is time to eat fruit, eat vegetables, go to the gym. Right now, I didn't say sprint on the treadmill. I didn't say it. No, just left, left, right, left, walking, like 2.8 speed, 5 incline or something, and a bunch of water, fruits, vegetables, and you don't even have to cut out everything else from your diet because we don't need to only eat fruits and vegetables or only eat junk food. Why can't we eat fruits, vegetables, and salad and junk food just to get ourselves in the groove of it all? We don't have to go cold turkey. And yeah, that's another thing. Eat some cold turkey while you're at it. Get some protein in there. Please, just humans are designed to eat food, not gummies. Just remember that for a second. But yes, instead of trying to eat all these candies in order to get better digestive health and gut microbiomes and energy and everything, just go back to the basics and stop eating Biscoff cheesecake TikTok recipes and spicy bowls and Grinch meals and shamrock shakes and expecting a little helpless little gummy bear to have the answers for you, because it has no answers. There's nothing going on in that little tiny brain of its.
So now we putting Biscoff cookies in a cheesecake jar? That's what we doing now. And then I'm seeing people heat up the Biscoff butter. The Biscoff butter, heating it up. And then pouring it over. So calorie intake, we just don't care about that no more, huh? Bro, it's 2026. It was a new year. Y'all was just happy as hell. January 1st, January 2nd, January 3rd, January, like y'all was on this weight loss journey. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my body right. I'm gonna tone up the body. And now you talking about trying this? And it's only it's January 18th, 19th. Calorie intake, we don't care about calorie intake no more. Then some people like, oh, I'm gonna do it with yogurt. Man, come on, bro. Some combinations just ain't gonna fit into the diet. That don't fit into the diet, man. Make things worse. They ain't get scooping out like a piece of the cheesecake and do using 1 or 2 cookies. They putting all the cookies in one cheesecake jar. I'm talking about the lid can't even close the jar no more. Seen one girl putting aluminum foil around it. So I'm gonna say this for tomorrow. In the beginning of the video, she said this a big bad snack. Y'all laugh at that type of stuff. That is not funny. It's getting to the point these snacks gonna start costing y'all an arm and a leg. And I'm not talking about money.
Y'all are pickling eggs, y'all are pickling sausages, y'all putting them in some sort of concoction with jalapenos, and y'all eating it with chips. Or deep fried chicken. Oh, and I heard the new one is pork. Y'all doing it with pork now? Oh, baby, get ready. Get ready. Nurse! She's not trying to eat her breakfast. I can see it for you. I see it for you, baby. Bed bound. You understand?
And the TikTok girlies might be mad at me for never agreeing with any of their trends, but guys, don't hate me and don't hate my advice, because with my advice, you could save yourself $160 a month. And with that money in your pocket, you're almost halfway there to saving up for a TJ Maxx Tiffany bag, a bunch of Lowe's mini buckets, and a 48-ounce Dunkin' Refresher. But actually, no, the Dunkin' Refresher might actually destroy your gut microbiome way more than anything else. So maybe not that one. Maybe just the Lowe's bucket or something.
The next day.
I look like an entitled overconsumption influencer right now, because tell me why my husband just bought me 2, not 1, underconsumption 1, 2 teal limited edition Lowe's buckets. Guys, I didn't buy this. Don't cancel me. But you guys. Oh, and you guys are, I said that you guys know that I hate Alani Nu and Celsius and everything. I take back what I said about Gorgie, because I tried it today. It actually is clean. So don't have Gruns and all their lies and gluten-free and clean. But actually, if you really need a clean energy drink, put down the Red Bull, put down the Celsius, put down the Alani Nu, and not sponsored, off the record, pick up the 2 things I'll back. But I'm still not getting any Tiffany bags. But I want to know what you guys think about all of this gummy bear madness, so don't forget to let me know your 2 cents in the comments down below. And please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, because it really helps out the channel. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.